Monday, 13th September, German Consumer Price Index. This is the main indicator of consumer inflation when wholesalers charge more for goods and services. More costs are usually passed on to the consumer. U.S. Treasury budget. A positive number indicates a budget surplus and a negative number indicates a deficit. Tuesday, 14th September, Reserve Bank of Australia interest rates. As central bank of government who controls short-term interest rates, Philip Lowe has more influence over the value of the Australian currency than anyone else. His remarks will have a significant impact on the country's interest rates. U.S. Consumer Price Index. This index measures the average price of various sample goods and services. U.S. Federal Reserve Free Market Committee. Consumer price makes up the majority of headline inflation. Inflation is important for currency appreciation because rising prices cause the central bank to raise interest rates to curb inflation. Wednesday, 15th September, UK Consumer Price Index. This index measures the average price of various goods and services, then compares it with last year's sampling. Canadian Consumer Price Index. This index measures the average price of various goods and services and then compared to the previous sample. Thursday, 16th September, New Zealand GDP. Gross domestic product is one of the broadest measures of economic activity and the main measure of economic health. Australian employment change. Job creation is one of the important indicators of consumer spending, which constitutes the majority of general economic activities. American Retail Index. This index is an index of initial measurement of consumer spending which includes general economic activities. Friday, 17th September. UK Retail Index. This index is an index of initial measurements of the consumer spending which includes general economic activities. American Consumer Emotion Index. This survey of about 500 consumers who are respondents and wants to assess the relative level of current and future economic conditions.